cutting up a watermelon. So I found this online several years ago, and it's the only way I will cut a watermelon. Now, if you want to eat it with the rind, that's another story. I have one of those big chopper things. If you want to, just gnaw on it. Let's see if I have it down here. It's in, oh, here it is. Hold on. It's in my cabinet. There. Ouch. It's very sharp. I cut my finger on it already, so be very careful. This is another good contraption I got on sale. So you could just go like that. If you want to do it with the rind, this part has, it's just like cutting an apple, except it's huge and you got to put all your weight on it. But this is not what I'm using today. I'm going to use that. So I take off all of the rind like this, and I've got it in a little trash bag right here to throw away. So I already did this one, and I'm going to move it because I'm going to cut it up. I don't want to drop it on the floor. Yes, my hands are clean. This is a seeded watermelon. No GMO garbage over here. Just set that there. I don't want it to take up the spot. Okay, so here I'll show you how it's done. You flip it over on the flat side, cut your watermelon in half. And the reason I don't do seedless watermelon, it's GMO, it's poison, it's garbage. So I only will eat seeded watermelons. And this one I bought today at H-E-B, $7.99. And I found they are between $7.99 and $9.99. Either Kroger, H-E-B, Walmart, or Sprouts. I'll turn this around and show you. But you just kind of do like this. And you cut off. Gotta get it kind of right. You gotta get the rind. Make sure you don't get your fingers in the way. This one I took a little bit too much off. You gotta be careful how much you're taking off. I'll turn it and show you. Wait, I gotta mop up the juice. I don't want it dripping all over the counter, the watermelon juice. It smells divine in here if you like watermelon. The smell is wonderful. Okay, so go like this and like that. See, this one I didn't take enough. The last piece I took too much, so so let me show you. I'll just leave it and then I'll come behind and trim it up. But there's a just right way to do it. And sometimes I hit it and I take just the right amount of rind off. This one's gonna be not a good one either. This one, let's see if I can get that better. There's just, you gotta get the right feel. Get it. But this is the only way I'll do a watermelon now. See, this isn't too bad. Just a little tiny bit was left. This thing was heavy. I'm going to leave my second go around on there so I can show you. I think I did a video of this last year. But this is the only way I do watermelons. For the most part. But if I'm going to have company and I want to eat off the rind, then I use this thing, which is like a gigantic apple cutter, but you have to put all your body weight on it, but it's very sharp. I cut my finger on that one time before. You have to be very careful. Pay attention to what you're doing so you don't hack your finger off, because again, you have to really apply a lot of pressure to get this rind off. So let's see. So the leftover remnants, the white kind of stuff on here, I'm gonna take that off, and then I'll cut the tippy top part off. See, I'll get this off. If you cut it just right the first time, you don't have to do this, but it's no big deal to just get rid of that. No big deal at all. And you definitely need a nice big knife. You cannot use like a little tiny knife. A little tiny steak knife's not going to do it. You have to have a nice big type of knife. Like there's a little more white. Okay, so you get all the white off like that, and then I'm going to turn this on its side like that. There's all the nice seeds in there, and I'm going to cut the top part off just like that. And that goes in the bag for the garbage. And then I'm going to trim some of that white off the top as well. That this smells divine. I love watermelon. I aside from just eating it, wait, my fingers are sticky. This is the only way. I always put salt on my watermelon. Always, always. Aside from just eating it fresh like this, I also put it in my morning protein shakes. And when I do that, I don't need any more water. I usually put Forager's cashew milk in there and then some water. But when I do watermelon, no water has to be added because it's watery enough. So I'm just cutting off the rest of these little pieces of white, and then I'm going to cut this up and put it in containers and enjoy. So if you've never tried this before, give it a try. It works great for cutting up watermelon.